room 11 in Grimsby. It's the former Chambers building. I used to work here many years ago as its general manager, and we had numerous activities back then, including my name being called out, the sense of being watched, seeing things in the corner of your eye. I recently bought the building, and during the renovations we had quite a bit of activity. People saying hello to us, people being touched. Numerous members of the staff now, since we've opened, have witnessed things in the corner of their eye, heard plenty of noises. We've had glasses smash with no one touching them. The sound of what sounded like a marble being rolled along the floor. All sorts of banging and noises, and we've welcomed the guys today to come round and see if we can find anything.
We were told on arriving by the staff and the owner that one of the main hotspots is on the first floor around the female toilets. One of the staff members actually experienced a female child's laughter and a ball being rolled past one of the cubicle doors. Also on that same floor is apparently the spirit of a man by the name of Thomas. This man has been known for making growling noises, moaning noises. They also believe this is the same spirit that's been shattering glasses and moving glasses and doing the poltergeist activity. So to start the investigation, we decided to head to this area and begin rolling on the camera and see if we can kind of make contact with any of these spirits that are said to be in this area.
You come from out here?
Just here.
Can you make a noise if it was you that just spoke? Is it usually cold on here?
Yeah.
I can hear somebody talking. I can hear somebody talking.
Yeah, I just heard a man.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Where was that?
I know that's it.
What's up there?
That's the flats.
Could be that.
There's no one in them, is there?
No.
They're empty.
No.
Well, that's
That
what
was
I heard.
hun-
It was a guy's voice.
That was definitely a man's voice then.
Yeah.
You keep talking.
Just caught a strange light.
Come through the mirror. You see?
What was that then?
Come through the mirror. You see?
What was that then?
What? Me?
No, that was one of the cubicle doors moving, wasn't it? Did you just lean on one of them?
No.
Did you not just hear that?
It was that one.
They would have to be pushed to.
That's the noise then, but
This
I
one.
heard it, but I thought
yeah, it came from a different one, I think.
you were closer to it, weren't you?
Yeah, I was here, but I'm not touching it.
Probably building up. Hello?
It definitely sounded like that noise you just did then. If you're in here with us, this device here will allow us to hear your voice. We think we've heard a man talking a couple of times. If you've got something to say, can you come and speak into this for me, please? Did you move one of the cubicle doors? Is there a little girl in here? Let's try it.
We think we've heard a man talking a couple of times.
What was that?
Yeah, we got him.
We think we've heard a man talking a couple of times. You got something to say?
What was that?
Yeah, we got him.
We think we're allowed to hear your voice. We think we've heard a man talking a couple of times. You
Go
got
away.
something to say? You come and
You hear that?
Yeah.
What's that? What's that? It's a whistle.
Is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
that sort of noise. It definitely sound like someone saying go away, and then like a whistle.
Well, we're not going to go straight away because you said you need to do some communicating with us. That's all we want to do, is communicate with you.
I'm sure I keep hearing someone whispering out here, you know. I'm going to leave this device running. It's down on the floor, recording. You can speak to us in this room. We'll be quiet. If there's something you want to say to us, can you go and talk into the device in the other room for me, please?
Does this make a ticking noise?
No.
It just felt like it ticked.
Thomas, if you're here, can you go and say something into that device out there? Oh God, I fell over. What was that?
It was.
That reminds,
That just
She got a spot.
that
Yeah,
reminds
that
me of that
just-
old guy in The Conjuring 2.
this
That, the way he was
That creepy
talking
voice.
to him.
After hearing these voices on the EVP recorder, we definitely felt like we was in the presence of a male spirit that just didn't want us in this area, and you could definitely feel it in the atmosphere.
Spiking.
Whoa,
Spiking.
whoa.
Yeah, I know.
The doors just moved then.
Stay there. Stay
so
there.
much has got it.
If that's you moving the doors, can you come and set one of the piece of equipment off? The one there with the green light, if you put your hand on it, walk towards it, you will set the lights up. And the one over here with the red light, you just need to go towards it like this.
Yeah, can you do that?
If there's anybody here, can you possibly say hello through this device? Alright, so I thought I just saw someone in the gap there move across and block the light in the other room. Help me. Is there somebody outside the room? Let's say behind you.
Yeah. You want us to go? What was that? Yeah.
What's up?
feel like I'm really fucking choked.
Choked? You alright?
Come on, yeah, okay. You still got a drink?
No, it's not.
Does it feel like you're being choked, Freddie?
Yeah, it's like really tight.
Where's that guy George on this place? Is it behind here? Outside?
Yeah, just point the camera to that cubicle for a bit.
So,
This one.
what's that?
Yeah.
It was before I started coughing,
I know.
I thought I saw something in there.
In this cubicle? Someone's trying to scare us, I think, because
Yeah, no.
only had one response through that thing on the app, and it was just demon.
No.
Is that it?
Yeah, so they're pretending to be
What, you got your app?
pretending to be negative, aren't they, to
Yeah.
get you
That's what
out?
they do.
Look at that.
Are you recording?
Yeah, we're
We
recording.
are at the moment, yeah.
We're recording. We just want to capture any evidence that you're still around. So if you can do anything for us, apart from choking us, you can make a noise with your voice, footsteps, bang something, throw something,
Somebody shouted.
footsteps, bang something, throw something.
Somebody shouted.
Where?
It went, hey! No. Instead of doing noises, yeah.
There's something moving in there, you know.
You can hear it, can't you?
Yeah, in that
Pay
cubicle.
attention.
Pay attention. We're listening. We can hear you. Are you in one of these cubicles here?
Can't see it now.
You know when I was stood here, we had this creep, it felt like,
It's
when I
a
went to
lie.
move away, my jumper, it went like that, so it's,
Like it was.
I didn't know if I was stuck or something, but obviously there's no sticking out.
That's definitely. It came from that area. The noise and the door as well, didn't it,
As
earlier?
well, once it was either this or this. Now I thought, prior to me coughing, I thought I saw something in there, so I'm like
You did.
focused.
Yeah.
You got that
Is
one.
that just before you started feeling like something's choking you?
Yeah, and then obviously it spotted that I've clocked it. But it's not there now.
At this point, the owner of the building actually told us about the abandoned flats above the location where he actually lived at one point and experienced quite a lot of activity. He even saw an apparition hovering above the end of his bed one night. Before we'd even got chance to even start going towards where the flats were, it seemed as though whatever spirits were around us were leading us there. They even gave us directions through the Spirit Talker app, telling us which direction to walk.
Look what it's just said.
My lungs collapsed.
My lungs collapsed. And you just feel like you're being choked and that. That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to make you feel what they felt.
Yeah.
Lungs collapsed.
That's what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
Said
could be.
about-
Choking him.
Yeah.
You said about the hanging, didn't you?
Yeah, in the back bedroom. Oh yeah, could be.
It's
Because you said tightness originated, didn't you?
yeah,
Forward.
Forward.
Oh, I
What's
wanted
it
you to
go?
go that way.
You just opened the door. I wanted to go forward.
Good.
Oh God. That was a weird feeling. I feel like we're being followed then.
I feel like I'm drunk, you know, like almost like you're walking on a
Yes.
boat.
I felt that a minute ago, like I went a bit lightheaded.
Infection behind you.
it's just the kitchen.
Go left.
Go left.
Go left.
That's the way we're going. as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Tell us to go forward down there. Now left. That's a bit strange, that. Okay, we're going left. It says drain camera.
Oh, don't do that.
Don't drain the camera.
No.
I also don't want to be filmed.
What's that?
I also don't want to be filmed.
What's that? Camera's on us.
No, it's still on.
Oh, it's very there.
You can use some of the energy from the camera to do something,
Yeah, really.
but please don't use all of it.
I can't really speak for the others, but the moment we entered this flat, the moment we walked into the room that we're in now, there was this energy change in the atmosphere, and within seconds the equipment started reacting.
It says sad,
Yeah.
sad. And then that started spiking.
Yeah. Are you sad?
Is this
Yeah.
where
George,
he's supposed to have hung himself?
in that back room.
You're doing really well on this device. The lights actually go right up to red if you've got enough energy.
Equipment.
Yeah, we've got
Equipment.
plenty of equipment for you
He's
to.
messing with the equipment.
Yeah. What room put that somewhere?
Yeah, you can do.
Like what?
Put it on that chair.
I've got some more equipment for you. One on the chair. If you want to go over to that,
Oh, it's gone to.
Whoa, there you go.
just tell us. Oh, it's
Spiking
taking it
up.
to red. That's fantastic.
The REM pod's going off.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Whoa,
What's that?
you get some activity in here.
Really good.
Really good. We don't mean you any harm, so if you want to carry on using the equipment, feel free. It's for your benefit.
Whoever it is wanted us to come up here because
Mm-hmm.
we opened the door,
doors.
it said forward.
Yeah.
We was in the kitchen, it said go left, we went left.
Yeah.
And then it said equipment.
I make noises.
I make noises.
Make a noise for us then.
Great, that would be good if I could. I've just seen it. Oh, God.
What?
Hello.
Hey?
Oh, it's gone all the way to red. That just flashed all the way to red.
Sorry. Just into the kitchen. Do you like our equipment, what we're using?
I'm really here.
Good.
I'm really here.
That's great.
Right up to red now.
There's no electrics turned on off here.
Yeah.
I don't mean to scare you.
I'm not scared.
It's okay. See what happens.
Let me to scare you.
Okay, just stop the lights for a minute for me. Thank you.
We're enjoying it.
Brilliant.
The more stuff you do,
The better it is.
the better.
Strange nice.
It is strange.
Stand in the corridor, Alex.
Just going to take a few snaps in the corridor.
There's nothing. Not,
39%.
and the closer you get to over there. Look at that.
So,
Look at that. It's not even moving now.
it's unbelievable.
Usually with a, say like a plug or something like that, it would usually go up to the yellow.
Phone, right?
Yeah, look.
But there's just nothing there, look.
Tom,
Yeah, nothing.
my
So obviously the
phone was on
electric's isolated, isn't it?
74%. It's just drained down to nothing. I was
What?
taking photos. It's coming back on now.
What did it do?
It was on 70, 79%. I was taking photos and it switched off. Now it's switching back on. Don't want to take photos either. Cold.
There's no electrical point where is it?
No.
Right, so
Oh,
we've
yes.
we've took the
It's
K,
working
they took
now.
the K2, yeah, to the sockets,
Yeah.
to the lights, and it's dead.
So is my phone. I've managed to get a couple of photos, but there's no power in there.
No, it's going off again.
It's got to be something in here, couldn't there?
Right there.
It's something in that particular area there, lot.
Try that smoke alarm there.
There's no. Right, well, let's have a look where we are. Right, okay. Office. Storeroom.
Put it towards the floor. See if it. What it does.
Drops down.
Goes
to
dead,
there.
lot. It's in the centre of the
It's in
room,
centre of the room.
which makes no sense. So there's no spikes at the sockets, no spikes at the lights, no spikes at the floor, so it can't be a cable underneath, and no spikes up above. Just in the centre of the room, it's like a floating ball of EMF.
You stand there for a couple of seconds. I'll just put my hand up there, there's no draft or anything.
No, there isn't.
It's freezing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Ooh.
Is that me?
REM pod's going on.
It's fine.
No, you've got to be
Well done.
You've got to.
like within
Thank you.
the chair sort of
You've got to
area.
be a minute about 4 inches away from it before you set it off.
Can you do that again for us, please?
Because he's took the EMF out there, using that.
It's right in that area.
Right, what do you want to do?
It
the
even
window
drops when you go
drops
to the
off.
window as well.
Yeah.
We've debunked everything that it could possibly be. It's not registering anything under the floor.
No electrics here. In this.
The electrics are
flat.
turned
No
off
electric.
for starters.
Yeah.
The storeroom downstairs has nothing
Well, we've
electrical
had
plugged
that, the
into.
REM pod going as well, so.
Mhm.
That's what I mean. The REM pod,
Yeah.
the only way that can go off is something physically goes near it.
Are you really doing those lights?
It's just like in the dead centre of the room. You hear that? You hear that? There's loads of movement like in the hallway.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It was like a bang that time.
Yeah,
I heard it a minute ago. It sounded like someone was walking past us.
yeah. I thought
Literally, that was like a bang.
I definitely heard someone walk past a minute ago as well. We all definitely felt like there was some kind of presence around us in this room, and the EMF meter going absolutely crazy confirmed that there was some type of strange energy in the atmosphere. What's strange is the fact that we tested the sockets, we tested the lights, we tested the light switches, the windows, the floors for cables, the roof for cables. The owner has even isolated the entire top floor of electricity. There's no electricity up there whatsoever. We have no explanation, no idea what was causing this high amount of EMF to be in this one area, which seemed to be floating in midair in the center of the room. What's actually strange is the owner told me a story when he used to live in the flat, and he woke up one night to an entity which he couldn't see any features. It was just like a dark shape that was actually floating above his bed. Now, his bedroom was the bedroom next to the room that we're actually investigating now. But one of the other stories is that there was a man here called George that possibly hung himself in one of these rooms. Now, what's strange is the fact that the EMF spikes going over 20 milligauss at times is kind of hovering at the height someone would be if they were kind of hanging from one of the beams, which is also a very, very eerie and strange. There's a box on the floor that will play some music if you can do that for us. If there's any children here, come and stand in front of this box and listen to the music. I think we've only had the music box go off twice, and that was in the graveyard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The person that was walking around, can you possibly walk again for us so we can hear you? Right guys, we just finished our investigation at Room 11 pub. Really interesting night. We had quite a lot happening actually, didn't we?
We did, yeah, we did. And we had a strange occurrence with the EMF meter just constantly going off in one particular area. But
It was weird, that.
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. What was weird about that as well is the fact that there's no electric in there at all. It's completely been isolated. We checked the sockets, the lights, other areas of the room, the windows, the ceiling, the floors for cables, completely dead. But then you go halfway up the air and it's literally spiking like off the charts, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's very strange is the owner told us a story. I'm not sure if we got that story on the camera, but he said that one night he actually used to live in the abandoned flat that you actually saw on the video. He used to live in that flat. One night when he was in bed, he wasn't very well, and he woke up to there being like a strange apparition that was floating in midair at the end of his bed. This was in the room that was next to us. It was the room next to where we were obviously getting all that activity. Yeah, and he said it didn't have any features, couldn't make anything out on it. It was just like some kind of form floating at the end of his bed. And I just found that weird because this cloud of EMF, whatever it was floating the exact same way in the middle of the room, wasn't it?
It was like in one like spot. We put it to the floor, it went off. I mean, it switched off. We put it in the middle and it was going crazy.
Yeah, right up to
And
red.
then we put it above, nothing there as well.
It was really strange. Even the REM pod went off a couple of times in that room as well.
Yeah.
We caught some creepy EVPs as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to going over the footage, especially like over the spirit box and just over the footage in general, and just see if there's anything else caught on there, because the whole time we was in there just felt like we weren't alone, especially on like the landing area and like near the toilets. It was a bit uneasy in there, like a heaviness. Really strange. But yeah, I think at some point we're going to come back here as well and do like a more in-depth, thorough investigation. There are areas in there that we didn't get to investigate, so we want to come back here and hopefully yeah, we'll get more happen
We'll get it done,
as well.
yeah.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we shall see you guys on the next paranormal adventure.
Yes, and may you live long and die oblong. Didn't we do well?
Let's go.